Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10, Stafford.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Stafford. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will score. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And then he is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be 2nd down.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. I'll give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. Return for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. This is costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The first carry now. This is Johnson. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Carrier. He was
on a 2nd and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st down, Texans.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
It's now second.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again is Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
To Duke Johnson.
I know it was a gain,
5 yards.
but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Johnson.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of.
Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14, Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Texans 14, Lions 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Texan ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
On the carry.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, They're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
It's complete to Fuller. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to Will Fuller.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
4-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. It's a good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power run.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Texans 21, Lions 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Back to the air, Watson on second down. And that's complete to Cooks. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Houston ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's got Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
14. And the Texans first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, man, open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Amy Fairbairn lining up for
Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Texans 28, Lions 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown...
Oh, man, open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the...
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, Swift.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Intended for D.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. To throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Complete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10. at their own 13-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
To kick off for Detroit.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Gain of 9.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on fourth. Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And now it's 2nd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stafford on 1st down. On the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. End zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time.
But it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Danny Amendola, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner. You tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Johnson. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Play brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Watson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Watson on 3rd down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Complete to
Will Fuller, 34 yards. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Texans 42, Lions 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking deep now for Amendola. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Danny Amendola, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Texans 42, Lions 21. Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
1st down, Texans.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
they were in the 46 defense just plugging up the middle.
And you know what the 46 means, right? That means you take up the first 3 guys, the center and the 2 guards. You cover them with your big people up front. I don't understand why you're trying to run up the middle against the 46 defense. The old Bears showed us it wasn't able to be done. They didn't get it done on that one either. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. And it's second down. To throw again. Stafford. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing.
David Johnson on his way.
Prime time, baby.
Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, 81 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Fairbairn.
What we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their tackling.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
On 2nd and 12. Stafford, not a lot of success to be found there.
You got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And now here's another interception. Carmen Hargraves with a pick. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Texans first down.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
A gain of
well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The Texans on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
The throwaway. Brings up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Forced out to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Complete right side to start things out. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, he's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a lug.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So it will no doubt be a miracle comeback from here. But let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go to Johnson again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
29.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's